Guys, it's literally right now happening for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right now creating a massive pattern. I literally have been talking about for the past few days right now. And we can see that we are right now hanging on by a literal thread. We are so close on literally breaking to the downside of this massive bear flag we are right now creating in this uptrend. Yesterday, of course, I told you guys that this was a bear flag. However, there is a chance that we are going to break to the upside. So right now, looking at this bear flag, there is around a 50% chance that we are simply going to break to the downside. But there's also a 50% chance that we are going to get a slow pump to the upside again. So right now, in this video, I'm going to show you guys everything you need to know. This is a really important video because finally, some massive things are about to happen for Bitcoin. But before I do this, first of all, right now, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. My YouTube channel is going absolutely crazy and I really appreciate you all for watching this video every single day. But please consider liking this video as well. It really helps me out. Secondly, if you right now want to enter into a 1000 USDT airdrop giveaway, you can simply do that by clicking on the first link in the description. You will get to this page and you can literally enter into a 1000 USDT airdrop giveaway. Plus, if you also sign up using the second link in the description, you can either choose the first or second link. If you use the second link, you will literally get a guaranteed bonus for signing up. However, the bonus will be a lot smaller. And if you use the first link, you will get a smaller chance of actually getting a bonus when you sign up. But if you do decide to win the giveaway, of course, you can literally win 200 USDT completely for free. So go check it out. Now, that being said, guys, Bitcoin is literally right now hanging on by a thread, just like I said already. So let me quickly show you guys exactly what our next area of support and resistance is going to be. So we can see right now that the first area of support is going to be here, all the way at $31,600 to $500. That's our next area of massive support, and our next area of massive resistance is going to be 37k. So the upside to downside ratio is now a lot more likely to the downside, because if right now Bitcoin breaks to the downside of this pattern, we are literally going to see more than an 8% dump, which is of course quite a big dump for Bitcoin. It will basically mean we will retrace 50% of this entire pump, which is quite sad. And if we pump to the upside of this massive pattern, that will only give us about still a 6 to 7% pump. However, the downside is still a lot more, of course. So yeah, if we right now break to the downside, that will be a lot more catastrophic than breaking to the upside, of course. To the upside is going to be really nice, don't get me wrong. But if we break to the downside, that will just straight up invalidate a lot of my thoughts I've been having. For example, my first thought, I have already showed you guys a lot in my last few videos, is literally right now that Bitcoin is slowly grinding up to the upside. And exactly like I predicted, that is currently still happening. Literally the last 4 3-day candles have all been in the green. And if you literally went long when I told you guys that we were most likely going to go slowly to the upside, you would have got a nice 6% move to the upside. So congratulations on that. We are literally still following the exact same thing we have literally been doing the last few times we saw a massive pump, which was slow grinding to the upside. However, after that, we have always seen either one more pump to the upside and then a massive dump to the downside. So the chances is right now what is going to happen. It's going to be really interesting because you can trade this perfectly. You can make a shitload of money if you trade this right. Of course, you can trade this over on Bybit. First, second link in the description, like I already said. But guys, right now, if we get a break to the upside, then 37k is going to be happening really soon. And that would literally be this final pump to the upside before going down a lot. So right now what is currently happening is that we are most likely either going to get a massive pump to the upside to 37k and from there a slow dump to the downside to 31k, or we are just immediately going to slowly go to 31k and from that level we are going to pump to 37k. So either way right now we are literally just trading in this consolidation range between 37k and 31k. I know it's a massive consolidation range, however this is right now the range we want to trade. And yes guys, it's literally going to be really obvious, like I already said. If we go to 37k then to 31k, or it's going to be either to 31k first and then 37k. It doesn't really matter, we are going to touch either side within the next couple of weeks before before we get a spot ETF approval. So yeah guys, in the next 2 months, we are most likely going to touch 37k and 31k. So expect a lot of volatility in the next couple of months for Bitcoin, the next 2 months basically, because once we reach the next 2 months, then we are getting closer and closer to the final Bitcoin spot ETF. And once we get the spot ETF approval, that will finally pump us out of this massive range. So this is right now the next massive range. So we can see right now, this is where we're trading at right now. I already showed you guys that. But if we get a spot Bitcoin ETF approval, we are simply going to flip this into support then, and then we're going to see 45k really soon. And if we do decide to get a denial of a Bitcoin spot ETF, of course, then we are going to flip 31k into resistance again, which will be really catastrophic. But right now we are currently seeing a 90% chance for a Bitcoin spot ETF approval, of course. Right now, if we look a little bit more on the lower time frame, then we can see that right now we are not only creating a massive consolidation range between 31k and 37k, but also one between 33k and 35.6k. So this is around the consolidation range we are right now creating. We can see we've been trading in this right now for a really long time already, over 2 weeks, basically since the start of this massive since this massive pump. We have been just consolidating in this massive range. And yeah guys, right now what I am expecting for Bitcoin in the next couple of days, and I'm literally talking about the next couple of days, potentially today, tomorrow, or maybe Thursday and Friday, we are most likely going to touch, first of all, right here, 34k. I think we are first of all going to sweep a lot of liquidity at $34,000. And from that level, we can of course go up again, because we also have a CME gap still laying at 34k. We can see that this CME gap from yesterday, we already filled up, which is really nice to see. But right now, it's more likely to also fill up this CME gap at $34,000. So that's currently what I am thinking is going to happen. We are also right now creating this massive pattern right here. And this is just what I'm currently predicting. I'm going to show you guys it right now exactly. I am thinking that we are going to get a fake out to around $34,000. We are going to fill up that CME gap. We're going to slowly grind back into this pattern, and we're going to wait to the upside. And the same will be for this pattern right here. Just a slow grind to the downside, grab liquidity, fill the CME gap, and then from that we are going to touch 37k, and from there we can go back down to 31k. So that is literally right now what I am predicting. And guys, I hope that is really clear for you guys right now. There's literally a 99% chance that within the next 2 months we are going to visit 37k, but also 31k. So right now what you simply want to do is you want to go short at 37k and go long at 31k, and you will guaranteed make money. So yeah guys, right now in the next couple of days we are literally going to see one massive move for Bitcoin. I'm really excited for it. If you're also excited for it, then like I said, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. That's currently all I have for you guys right now. So yes guys, that being said, I hope I see you guys in my next YouTube crypto video.